It's not about fun. It's about the truth.
There seems to be a new trend with this anti-theism label where people are trying to change its meaning from someone who is against theism into someone who believes that there is no God. I've heard this on several occasions. I've read it on several forums, and some people have mentioned this in their videos. But the reason I decided to reply to Matt's video is because A, I respect him more than anybody else that I heard it from, and B, he's probably the only one that if he proves me wrong, I would not be sad about it. Having said that, I have tried to understand where this new definition, new usage comes from, and I think I found a mistake um, about about this new meaning and where it comes from. So, firstly, let me say that the word for a person who believes that there is no God should be actually atheism. And that is a bit contradictory because, myself included, a lot of people have been trying to explain to theists that an atheist is not a person who believes that there is no God. It's actually a person who does not believe that there is a God. However, given this new, let's say, need for a term to describe a person who believes that there is no God, who actively believes that, the proper word for that, in my opinion, I might be wrong, but in my opinion, it is actually atheist.
Koja je reč, čoveče? Šta objašnjaš? Koja je reč, jebote? Alo, koja je reč? Stani, alo, koja je reč?
I myself am an anti-theist. In the Hitchens usage of the word, I am against the belief that there is a God. I'm not against theists per se as people or whatever. I am against the belief because I consider it to be harmful for the people who hold it and others around. But let's get back to the terms. The term anti-theist, as I've just described it, against the belief, comes from combining the prefix anti with the word theism, where the word theism means, as Matt explained in his video, a belief that a God exists. Sans all the baggage. The word atheist, in that same sense, is prefix a to the word theism, which is somebody who is not a theist. It's a negation of the term theist. But there is another way to construct both the word atheism and the word anti-theism, and that is to first apply the prefix to the word theos, or Greek word theos, meaning God, and then append the suffix ism to make it a belief. In that sense, anti-theos would mean against God, and applying ism, the suffix ism, to that word would bring us anti-theism. But in this sense, it would mean somebody who believes in opposing God, which sort of means Satanist, but I don't know. But it actually does mean that that person has to believe that a God exists and is therefore then against God for whatever reason. In that same way, atheist could be combined by having first applying the prefix a to the word theos, meaning no God, and then applying the suffix ism to it, meaning he who believes that God does not exist. So I've actually just thought about this on my way home from work, but unlike Matt, I don't have my camera set up in the car. So it's been in my head for the last 15, maybe 20 minutes. So if I've said something utterly stupid, I will gladly correct myself. But for now, this kind of makes sense to me, and it seems to me that both words can be constructed in two different ways, depending on whether you put the prefix first to the word God, to the Greek word for God, theos, or if you put the suffix first. And like I said, it kind of makes sense to me, so I'm posting this video, but I will gladly correct myself if I made any mistakes.
And I think it should be, religion, treated with ridicule and hatred and contempt. And I claim that right.